According to a recent study on future public school enrollment, Needham High is expected to average over 1,650 students through the 2029-2030 academic year. In order to prepare for this, plans are underway to create more space in certain areas of the building without compromising the quality of the educational experience. At their meeting on Tuesday, March 17th, the school committee discussed the impact financing may have on the process.
There is clearly a need for additional space, both cafeteria and classroom, at Needham High School if we are to continue to provide the high-quality programming the community expects and for which the building was originally designed.
Part of that design included meeting, conference, and storage space that has been repurposed in recent years. In order to reclaim some of that space, Project Manager Henry Half recommends an all-at-once approach.
If you can build it all in one summer and get your 8 classrooms and your cafeteria expansion all at the same time, that would be, I think, your ideal.
While an all-at-once approach is preferable, it does take time to plan. It wouldn't begin right away. Dr. Peasy points out, however,
originally this project timeline had been slated for the summer of 2016. The need is present now.
The change in timing is to accommodate the rising freshman class, which is expected to be the largest in recent memory. There are financial ramifications, however, in moving the project up.
Based on available funding and based on how you time this project, there may need to be trade-offs in meeting those needs.
Limited funding and rushing the project is causing concern among committee members.
I'm worried about saying that we're going to go forward and do a renovation, addition or whatever, and then still fall short of even our known need.
Rather than do everything at once, Superintendent Dan Goodykantz offers an alternative solution.
It's possible to get what you need. You might have to split this project up, but at least it would do what you suggested, Sue. It gets you what you need rather than just getting something done.
One thing the school committee agrees on is maintaining the integrity of the project and getting it right.
I think it's really almost wasteful to spend money on a project that right from the beginning, from conception, we know isn't going to be adequate.
My first option would be to try and get the increased funds to do it all in 1 year, but my second option is not going to be to support a cheap project that doesn't fill the need, period.
Dr. Peasy recognizes that a long-term solution may take some time.
We know that given the availability of funding and the funding that it would take to add what is necessary or to meet the need as it's been described, we understand that that might take longer.
Regardless of whether it's an all-at-once approach or a multi-step process, the superintendent knows that the next step is critical.
The immediate challenge, candidly, is getting the selectmen and the finance committee to understand what the need is and their support, because their support is critical for town meeting.
A request for design funds will be presented at town meeting in May. Should that pass, the request for construction funds will take place at a special town meeting to be held in November. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Josh Eilberg.